Hello, welcome and thank you for your interest in BRF.
My name's Judith.
And my name's Maddie.
And we're part of the BRF sales team.
This presentation will take you through what BRF Publishing does and look at some of our key titles. There are a number of strong book themes within our published material. Many titles fit comfortably into more than one of these themes.
Christian life explores many issues that affect us at different stages of our spiritual journey. It is in this category that we would include our series of Bible reading notes. Christian leadership looks at the experience of and advice for those in position of leadership. Prayer and spirituality includes titles that encourage spiritual development, look at Christian figures that we can learn from in our spiritual lives, and give guidance and ideas for prayer.
Messy Church includes titles that complement the BRF Messy Church ministry. These titles help explain and give advice on setting up and running a messy church and creating a messy community. The children's work theme has mostly Barnabas for Children titles, for lots of practical resources to use with children and in an all-age setting. The family theme includes guidance books for parents, as well as a plethora of resources that a family can use together. The schools theme covers all of the Barnabas in Schools titles aimed at teachers and those that visit schools.
BRF's journals and Bible reading notes are some of the most popular of our publications. New Daylight is the best-selling of all BRF titles. It includes 4 months' worth of printed daily Bible passages and accompanying reflections, as well as a prayer or thought for the day. New Daylight is also available in a deluxe large print edition.
The Upper Room is a refreshing and insightful publication written by its readers from all over the world. It is ideal for new Christians and those interested in Christian perspectives from across the globe. The Upper Room includes questions for small groups. Day by Day with God is written and edited by women for women. There are 4 months of daily reflections and suggested Bible readings with a key Bible passage printed. Each day's reading ends with a prayer or thought for the day ahead.
Guidelines is for those who like to go deeper with their regular Bible reading. It offers 4 months of study as weekly units broken up into 6 sessions, rather than the usual dated daily readings.
Quiet Spaces, as with the other reading notes, is published 3 times a year. It contains up to 9 themes which are explored in 12 ways using creative activities, personal faith experiences, poetry, liturgy, reflection, imagination, and meditation. This is the most reflective of all the reading notes and ideal for those that enjoy spending quiet time with God. Quiet Spaces also works well alongside daily Bible reading notes. Bible Reflections for Older People is our newest journal resource. It is written for older people by people who have experience working with older people or who are older themselves. It is a hopeful and reassuring publication which can be dipped in and out of as desired. We decided to produce Bible Reflections for Older People after receiving lots of great feedback for a sampler produced for BRF's The Gift of Years programme.
Get Messy is a subscription resource packed full of ideas for messy church leaders and helpers to use in their messy church sessions. As well as providing fresh and exciting new material for messy church, it also includes stories and advice to help restore and encourage messy church leaders. Displayed here are some of BRF's key resources. Messy Church is the first in a series of Messy Church books. It informs the reader of Messy Church's key values, as well as giving practical tips and ideas for setting up a messy church.
Parenting Children for a Life of Faith is one of 3 BRF titles written by the popular author Rachel Turner. It offers practical advice for anyone involved in a child's spiritual growth, as well as questions for adults to reflect on and to better understand their own beliefs. Stories for Interactive Assemblies retells 15 parables by setting them in school and other child-friendly situations. They are ideal to use in assemblies as well as the classroom and collective worship.
Hilda of Whitby was published in 2014, which was the 1400th anniversary of Hilda's birth. St Hilda was a dominant character in the development of the British Church in the 7th century. The book explores her life and the spiritual lessons we can take from her and use in our lives today.
Deep Calls to Deep uses some of the darker psalms to reflect on human emotions and situations. Acclaimed author Tony Horsfall guides us through the psalms, looking at how they relate to the darker times in our lives and how God shapes us, leading to a better understanding of faith in our past, present, and future.
My First Bible is a picture book full of favourite Bible stories. It is suitable for reading out loud to children aged 2 upwards and for independent reading for children aged 4 to 6.
Messy Hospitality is another resource in the Messy Church series. It looks at how messy churches can practice hospitality and the theology behind this. There are 5 session outlines included, as well as insight from the secular hospitality industry and audit-style questions for the reader to use in their own context.
Postcards from Heaven is a postcard-sized book written and illustrated by Ellie Hart. The images and accompanying reflections are designed to help us draw closer to God and focus on themes related to times of change, both positive and painful. This is a great gift and an ideal stocking filler.
The Contemplative Minister is a title aimed at those in or training for church ministry, as well as the people responsible for their spiritual direction, formation, and training. It offers practical help to continue nurturing faith and one's calling in a role that has become more and more hectic and pressurized. Lighted Windows is BRF's 2016 Advent book. It is an updated and revised edition of the popular title originally published in 2002. Using the idea of an Advent calendar, we look through a window each day into the scene of a familiar waiting world in Scripture and reflect on God's guidance to trust and live by Him.
If you would like any more information about any of the titles shown in this presentation, or indeed any of our publications, please do get in touch via the contact details displayed.
Thank you for watching!